All right, class A, let's talk about the four irregulars that you need to know. Let me remind you, when you guys took your comparatives of inequality notes, we wrote down beware of the irregulars. So these irregulars apply to comparatives of inequality, but notice when we took our comparatives of equality notes, it doesn't say anything about irregulars, so this does not apply to them. It applies to your comparatives of inequality, and it will also apply to regular superlatives. So keep that in mind. We're putting them right here in our notes because it'll be smack dab in between those comparisons of inequality and regular superlatives, so we can refer to them in the middle. Here are your four irregulars: bien, mal, joven, and viejo. You should already know these words. But because we don't say someone is more good than someone else, or more bad, more young, more old, we say better, worse, younger, older, we're going to have to change them. And because we also don't say the most good, the most bad, the most young, the most old, we're going to say the best, the worst, the youngest, and the oldest. Therefore, with these four irregulars, let me highlight them: bien, mal, joven, and viejo, we do not use más o menos. We do not use más o menos, and we'll exchange the old words for these new words. So we will not use bien, mal, joven, or viejo with comparisons of inequality and regular superlatives. We're going to say the actual words for better or best, worse or worst, youngest or younger, and oldest or older. You should already know that those four words are mejor, peor, menor, and mayor. Mejor can mean better or best. Peor can mean worse or worst. Menor, younger or youngest. And mayor, older or oldest. These adjectives still have to match the noun they're describing in number. There is no gender because look, they all end in the letter R so that they can describe a boy or a girl, but they usually go before the noun. This is an exception to most adjectives. This is an exception to most adjectives. So please keep this in mind when you guys want to say better or best, worse or worst, younger or youngest, older or oldest. We do not use más o menos, and we don't use these words. We use mejor, peor, menor, and mayor. All right, so here's an example sentence I would like you to write down. These stores are better than those stores. And please also write down your best attempt at the Spanish translation, which means no Google Translate. Use what you know. You do not have to recopy this down. You already have it down. I'm just going to use that for reference in class. There's where we'll go over the answer. Please then also write down this example sentence: the female cashiers are older than the male cashiers. Go ahead and write that down, and also your best effort at a translation to it, taking into account that better and older will be using an exception to these rules because each of them uses one of the four irregulars.